I'm going to briefly describe how to create a Frayer model. The word that we're going to use for this is create. So first of all, I'm going to write the word here so that I can view it. I'm also going to write my name. If the words bounce around like that, all you have to do is delete until it shows up the way you'd like it. For the definition, I'm going to look up a definition. I already know the definition of create, so I'm not going to look it up, but when you're creating it, think of some good sites that you could use. Wikipedia is not a good option, but I would use a dictionary.com or even a Google dictionary. So you're looking for a word-for-word definition. My definition of create is to make something. You may have more than one definition. You may take some from different sites and make a larger definition, but make your definition something that makes sense to you. Don't just use big words because that's what it says. Under characteristics, you're going to think about what it really looks like. This is going to be from your head. What does creating something look like to you? Or another word. Any word that you're doing, what does it look like to you? To me, creating looks like making something, planning something, building something. Once you have a good list of those, usually between 3 and 5, you're going to scroll down to examples. The examples and non-examples are really going to show me that you understand what the word means. An example of creating something could be, I will use educreation. So this is a real-life example where people create things, so educreation. Or you could think of a job where creation takes place. I think teachers create a lot of things. Scientists create things. I think architects do. I would say a solid list would be, again, between 3 and 5 different situations where creation takes place. Now the non-examples are another very important one, because if you can prove to me that you know what the word isn't, then you're showing me that you know what the word is. So for create, this might take some thinking time because I think that everyone creates in some way. A situation where creation doesn't occur would be strict directions. If I were to follow strict directions, I wouldn't be able to create anything. Except, even still, that might be creating something. But if you're following the directions, there's no creativity, which is kind of where I relate my create to. Another non-example of create would be absence of everything. If there is nothing, you can't create anything. With non-examples, if you can find between 2 and 5 or 2 and 6, depending on what the word is, different examples of a non-example, you'll probably be able to explain to me what the word means. This tutorial took about 3 minutes. Chances are, with all the research you'll be doing, looking things up, or even inserting pictures of examples and non-examples, this could take between 20 and 25 minutes. To put in a picture, and I'll show you very quickly, let's say in examples I wanted to show a picture of a teacher. I'm going to find a picture of a teacher, and I'll very simply do that from Google, and then images. I'm going to find a picture of a teacher, and I'm going to right-click and save that picture. Then I'm going to go back to my Frayer model, and I'm going to go to Insert and Image. I'm then going to find the picture that I chose. So for mine, it is in Downloads. It depends on the type of computer you have. And you need to find your picture. Let's see, right here, it's under Teacher. Who would have thought? And then it will show up in the box. If you'd like to move it down, you can do that. If you'd like to delete it at any point, all you have to do is put the cursor near it and hit delete, and it is gone. And that is how to create a Frayer model.